Hello, my name is Dinky Smith. This is Local Passbook, keeping in touch with Colorado. With us today is Jonathan Newcombe. He is a 2015 Pikes Peak International Hill Climb participant in the Time Attack 1 division. So Jonathan, can you tell us a little bit about what your goals are for the 2015 race that you're going to be participating in?
Yeah, I'd like to place maybe top 5, even better yet, maybe top 3. Last year my time was 11 minutes and 37 seconds, so this year I'd like to be closer to the 10-minute range, 10 minutes to maybe 10 minutes and 15 seconds. So I'm going to drop maybe a minute to a minute and a half off of my time, just to make it to the top safely. That's the biggest thing. It's a big event, and I think that finishing says a lot for myself, the car, my crew, and all my sponsors. So that's what I'd like to do this year.
Well, fantastic. So this is your second year.
Yes.
And can you tell us a little bit about what got you into racing?
Yeah, so I've been racing for about 22 years. My father has been a racer for 40 years himself. So it was kind of in the genes, in the blood, kind of passed down the lines. My mother was even a race car driver. So yeah, just born into the family of racing, basically.
Do you have any other siblings that are also involved in racing?
I do. I have a sister. She has raced once. She loves racing and would like to get into it, but she just hasn't really done that as much. She's a mother of 3, and so that's taken precedence more than racing.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about your particular event and how you are not necessarily racing against other racers, but against the clock?
Yeah, definitely. It's a call to time trial. The Pikes Peak International Hill Climb is a rally. It used to be a rally style race. Now it's a time trial race. So it's one car up at a time. They space them out like in minute intervals, so you don't catch up to the next person. And yeah, so it's all time trials. The race itself is a 12.42 mile race, and so there's a lot of time and a lot of road to think about.
Absolutely. So with this 12 plus miles that you have to travel, how many turns do you have and how many hairpins?
Yeah, so there is 156 turns, and oh geez, I think it's 32 hairpins, and there's just a whole lot to this course that you have to remember, that you have to drive by, and you have to know the whole thing. If you get a corner, it could be very, very bad.
So what's the fastest that you've ever taken a corner?
Up there we're probably taking corners at 20 miles an hour. But overall, my overall speeds, I get up into the 120, 130 range a few times up there.
So what's your greatest stretch of road do you think you have to be able to hit your max speed?
There's a few areas that are right after Devil's Playground, if you're familiar with the road, which some people are. There's probably 3 or 4 areas after that you can reach 120 plus miles an hour. So I'll be in 6th gear, kind of on a straight, whatever a straight could be up there, but yeah, that's the stretches that I can have.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit about your car, where you got it, and what you've done to it, and what you want to do to it?
Yeah, sure. The car was purchased from Fastco Motorsports. It was out of Canada. It was a World Challenge car. Lots of modifications. There's nothing stock about the car at all. Totally gutted. The car weighs 2,500 pounds. And right now it's a all naturally aspirated car, all NA, and it has 255 horsepower. We're going to be building a turbo. Actually, we're in the process right now. And when that is finished, I should have closer to 400 horsepower. So it's going to be a turbo motor for this year and for years to come.
Okay. So I know that you're married, and you got married in 2005, and you have a lovely bride.
Yeah.
And last year you did something pretty fantastic. What would that be?
Yeah, last year we had a brand new baby. So his name is Kaleson Crew. Hopefully he's going to be the next line, generation of racers for the Newcombe family. But yeah, he's just a joy. He'll be at the race. He comes out to all my events with my wife to watch me.
Okay. So does Tina close her eyes, or is she right there rooting you on?
Yeah, she's pretty nervous. I mean, in most races she is nervous. She doesn't show me. She knows that if she shows me, it's going to make me think about it. So she'll save her nervousness until I leave the line, and then that's when she kind of breaks down, I've heard. But yeah, she's very supportive. I tell her that as long as I'm safe and I'm going to make it to the top of the hill, I'm not going to go over the cliffs, then she's okay with it. She's
Fantastic.
okay with me racing it, yeah.
So just before the race happens, what do you need?
Oh man, I need time to think, time to just kind of meditate and focus on the course and the road and what I'm going to be doing. I don't want to think about anything else but that road. Because it's so dangerous, it's actually considered one of the most dangerous races in the world, or the most dangerous race in the world. So I just really have to focus on what I'm going to be doing, the curves ahead, the speeds that I'm going to be taking things, and things like that.
So coming up here pretty soon, May 17th,
Yes.
you're going to be having a fundraiser
Yes.
for to benefit you for what?
Yes, so we're having a fundraiser to benefit me, to go towards tires, to go towards race fuel, to go towards other safety gear that I'm still wanting to do to my car, make it more safe. Because we're making the car so much faster, I want to make it safer. But the biggest expense for racing is going through tires and fuel. I mean, it's I go through a few sets of tires a year, and so that's going to go towards helping me out. The fundraiser is going to be at the local pass book, so bring your cars out. Support me, support the pinup girls are going to be here also, and we're going to have other events to come.
Okay, so one of the most important things that you're looking for in a sponsor is the ability to have them help you out, and in turn, you are willing to provide them with your car appearances and signatures and helping them promote their business.
Yeah. So we have a lot of things that we can do. We can, I could bring the car out, put it in front of the business. You could do radio promos, stuff like that to draw a crowd to the business. We can also do a lot of marketing as far as the Fan Fest. We can hand out promotional cards. There's over 40,000 people that'll be there. That's 2 days before the race. So it's a big party. Everybody from the race comes down there, displays their cars. And so, yeah, and I'm open to negotiating on what I could do for a company. Obviously is putting a name and logo on the car, and even possibly putting a name and a logo on my race suit as well.
Okay, fantastic. So on May 17th, it's going to be a Sunday.
Yes.
You're going to be at 1824 Dominion Way, and Local Passbook and Two Pros Marketing with Amanda Gentile and Nohalani March are going to be there to help promote your business.
Yes.
The Pinup Pros will be washing cars, and we're going to have some food trucks, and you're going to be there signing cards and making sure that people are getting the best bang for their buck, correct?
Right, yeah, it's going to be a fun event. Keeping my fingers crossed for really good weather, yeah, bring your cars out. It's going to be a good time.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
So is there anything else that you would like to add to this?
I'd like to thank the Two Pros Marketing, the Pinup Girls, the Local Passbook, the Are You Tattooed, Under Pressure Performance, Buffalo Wild Wings, and all my other future sponsors here to come. Thank you very much. If you'd like to sponsor Jonathan Newcombe Racing or become a part of our fan club, please visit jonathannewcomberacing.com.
As you could see, Jonathan Newcombe is a very interesting young man. When he straps on that helmet, zips up the suit, and gets behind the wheel of the car, he's ready to kick up some dust. If you would be interested in sponsoring Jonathan Newcombe, please visit his website at jonathannewcomberacing.com. You can become a member of his fan club, as well as creating a sponsorship for yourself. Jonathan Newcombe would like to be topping his Time Attack 1 division this year, so let's make a difference. Visit jonathannewcomberacing.com and we'll see you at the top. Thanks, John.